Okay, today we'll be doing the Battle of Baima and Yanjin, which I'm guessing means we're going to have to fight Yan Liang and Win Cho.
Let's begin.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
Listen.
My might shall...
Now go. I will act as bait and lure away their main force. You take a detached force to drive through the
Can
gap
I get
and
in?
relieve
Yes, I
Baima
can
Castle.
get into this base.
Those are Cao Cao's forces, headed for Baima Castle. I have to warn Lord Yin Liang.
Oh, no you don't.
Let's go.
If they inform the main force of our position, we will lose the advantage of surprise. Quickly, pursue them!
We will keep the enemy at bay. You must hurry to Lord Yanliang's side. March forward!
We have received word that Cao Cao himself is headed for Yanjin. We cannot let this opportunity go to waste. We shall send our troops to target him. We march and
The
walk.
enemy officer has been defeated.
Alright, I think that's the messenger dealt with.
And their inexhaustible numbers. Territory. They seem to be pouring out from the fort in an endless stream. We should first focus our efforts on taking the fort. That will force them to change their strategy.
Now advance!
I don't remember if I'm supposed to go straight for Baima or help with the
There
bases.
is always a path to victory.
Let's march!
My lord, a battalion of Cao Cao's forces
Oh,
are advancing on
great.
his position. You must prepare to meet him in battle.
Good. You have done well to warn us.
I did miss the messenger.
Let's go.
So they have spotted our advance. This leaves us no choice but to cut through their ranks with a frontal assault. Now is the time to attack.
Take that forward.
Lord Cao Cao's memory makes him
The
an
enemy
excellent
officer
decoy.
has been defeated.
Just look at the size
Alright,
of the force
where
they've
are
sent after
there they are.
With this many of their soldiers as allies, Baima should be
I guess I'll go
relatively
help up here now.
Our task is to do all that we can to protect Lord Cao Cao.
Behold, Allied forces are marching to our aid. This will be enough to break the siege. Stand strong. Our victory is imminent.
I owe Lord Cao Cao a great debt of gratitude. This battle is my chance to repay it with my blade. And go on, you! You think you were skilled enough?
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
We are providing aid in this battle in accordance with our pledge to the people of the North. However, seeing as Cao Cao is loyal to the Han court, we have no objections to taking his life.
Hello, Bai. I forget his name. Bai Liang or something like that?
We cannot let them cut off our reinforcements. We must reclaim it. Looking rough.
Prepare with haste. We're about to storm the enemy.
Okay, let's deal with that, officer.
This is the fate of all who oppose me.
Alone is insufficient for a comeback.
Guarding the corrupt throne to satisfy your endless
Enemy
avarice.
officer.
Get back here, you.
Chaos has stricken the land, and the tears of the weak cool at the feet of the Emperor. That is why you must be
Alright, let's go help Cao Cao now.
Enemy officer has been
I
defeated.
didn't expect this battle to be so chaotic straight right from the start.
But you seem to be driven by a strong conviction. It appears that resistance is futile.
An improvement at last. But don't let up.
you. Could it be? No, that's not possible.
Let's start the advance.
Let's get serious.
This is too good to be true. The enemy's massive force is beginning to crumble all on its own.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I leave the rest up to you.
Can't hold on much longer. Tear a needle way through.
The enemy officer
The sash.
has been defeated.
Alright, let's go help at this base now.
And those eyes. Yes. You must be.
We should stop here to assess the situation.
This is as far as my path is to take me. Glad it's you who has come to my aid. I would choose no other.
The enemy officer
the advance.
has been defeated.
Let's go help up here again.
We're about to lose. There must be something I can do.
I'm a little busy dealing with everything, Shunyo.
This way. It's
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'll end this.
I have suffered heavy losses.
I'll end this.
I must withdraw for now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This has been brutal. I don't know how much more I can tell you.
This is not going well, is it?
Starting to get fatigued. At this rate, we must find a way to overcome this situation.
I'm a little busy, guys.
Let's get serious.
I've claimed this area to help support our forces. Bear witness in my power. Let's start the advance.
You're not supposed to run away from my battle arts. Get back here.
What a predicament.
Even so, I shall not
The enemy
abandon
officer
hope.
has been defeated.
Let's go help Cao Cao since he's the commander. Oh, it's not Cao Cao who's in trouble. Let's trigger the charge, I guess.
Do not fear. The time is right. We should attack now.
Oh, it's Zhang He's large force.
I don't believe in overexerting yourself. Good luck out there.
I claim another victory in the name of my brother.
I guess I'll rush Zhang He to deal with this as fast as I can.
Normally, one seeks to overcome their opponent on the battlefield through superior resources. You, on the other hand, depend on your wits and courage. You may be my enemy, but I do admire your will to fight. You might even color me intrigued by it.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Look at them all getting beaten by Cao Cao's welt. Show everyone how it's done.
Hello, Wincho.
I regret that I must implore you for aid like this. But your presence sets my mind at ease.
There's no virtue in dying for so little. I shall retreat and fight another day.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This territory is ours. You'll accept this, won't you?
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Oh, there's Wincho.
Keep me amused, I hope.
Ow. You're not supposed to interrupt my battle arts, Wincho. That's rude. Get back here.
Situation. Let's end this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Why did it have to end like this?
Let's go help over here again now.
What? Wencho has fallen. This is not possible. What on earth happened?
I happened.
Forward. Everyone, follow me.
Now advance.
And this should be Yan Liang? Yeah. Guan Yu probably doesn't need my help, given he has 3, I think it's called courage, but... No, I don't... I guess I'll duel with you.
Yanliang. I am one of Lord Yuan Shao's greatest warriors. You really think you have what it takes to fight me? You do not lack the skill of fitness. This battle has only just begun. I can't take this.
The enemy officer.
Oh! I didn't expect that to end the battle.
I have been bested. How can this be?
I thought I'd have to fight Yuan Shao.
I could foresee losing either Yanliang or Wencho, but for both to have been slain, you fought well this time, Cao Cao. But this brings you no closer to matching our might. In the end, there can only be one victor, and that will be me!
Winning the first battle bodes very well for our side. Overcoming their greater numbers will prove to be difficult. This is not where we will strike the final blow. We will pull our forces back for now. This was a great victory, and it is owed to your wisdom and strength.
We are humble, but it is not yet over, my lord.
Aye. We've swatted away some of their troops, but the flow of the battle has not yet shifted. It looks like Yuan Shao is continuing his march south. They will overrun us if we do not intercept them.
To defeat a large army, we must first take advantage of the terrain. We will draw back the front line to Guandu. There, we shall make our stand against Yuan Shao.
Bai Luan, that's his name.
Zuluan, it's been too long. So it really was you. I never would have expected this. But why didn't you tell me where you were? What are you saying, Zuluan? Don't tell me you've forgotten who I am. You won't answer? Or maybe you can't. Then it's true. You really have forgotten everything. Well, I suppose I should have known. If you had your memories, you wouldn't have allied yourself with Cao Cao, the usurper of the Han. You have forgotten your mission, your ideals, and the promises you made. And now you're floating aimlessly through life. Yet even so, you are unable to escape your fate as a guardian of peace. You submit to a higher power and act as a weapon for them, just as you did as a guardian of peace once before. Though this seems even more pitiful, Juha, what did she say to you in the end? Did she tell you to forget everything and live on, or to pursue true peace? If you can't remember, then let me remind you. Juha is dead. You were there when it happened. And now you're living a carefree life, free from any memory of her death. Perhaps that is the greatest insult of all. Remember, Zuluan!
Are you crying? Go, Zuluan. Down your own path. Are you crying? I'm fine. Go, Zuluan. Down your own path.
I thought you had both died. I never imagined. I thought I was alone. Maybe I was being foolish, desperately clinging to a past that will never return. I have some advice for you, Zuluan. If you insist on following the Han and ally with Cao Cao, then I will not hesitate to stand against you once more. You must remember who the Han are to us. Well, the point may be moot if Cao Cao is crushed by Yuan Shao in the next battle. I look forward to seeing him struggle.
So yeah, that's one thing I don't like about this game, is that they make Cao Cao out as the person they clearly want you to side with Liu Bei and Sun Quan over Cao Cao. That's one thing I don't like about this game.
Juha. I see. I had been wondering who she was, and why she chose to help you. It may be that the Juha you saw was a mirage, created by your own sense of guilt. That seems to be the logical conclusion. Zuluan, I believe now is the time for you to face the real Juha. You should figure out what it was that all of you staked your lives to accomplish. You, Juha, Bailuan, and all of the Guardians of Peace. Don't you think you're underestimating me, Zuluan? I think you ought to place a little more faith in me. The key to unlocking your past is most likely the incense used by the Guardians of Peace. Well, while you've been off fighting, I've been busy myself. Very busy, in fact. However, I'm afraid the truth is crueler than you might imagine, Zuluan. I would understand if you wish to avoid learning the truth. That too is a valid choice. But if you do decide you want to unravel your past, it would be my duty as a doctor to offer my full assistance. That said, we had best try out the incense first of all. I will be rather embarrassed if it doesn't help you remember anything.
So you remember, we fought the government forces that came to purge our village, and were cut down. And now, you know. I am but a fragment of your memory, a mirage from your past, born of your deep, painful regret over having survived that day. I think this will probably be the last time you'll see me. You do not need me anymore. Because now, you remember it all. The dreams we shared, the path we chose, the hopes that I passed on to you. I made my own choices, my own decisions. I lived my life without regrets. Feeling guilty for our deaths only cheapens our resolve. So please, do not blame yourself anymore. From this point on, do not let your desire to atone for your past shape your future. Instead, be guided by your will to see your choices through. Now, go forth. You do not need to look back at us anymore. And thank you. Ziluan, take care of Bailuan for us.
Good. It seems you were able to remember Chuha. That success is a weight off my mind. You did well. I officially pronounce you cured, which means my work is complete. Yes, there is nothing more to be done. No, I think not. Now that you've rediscovered your past, you've no more need of a doctor. Besides, I was thinking of taking a trip to the place where my father studied medicine. Better late than never, huh? As for you, Ziluan, you will be fine without me. Now that you know who you are, you're free to live your life as you wish. Such maudlin sentimentality. That doesn't sound like my Ziluan at all. Did you eat something strange? But yes, despite my teasing, our journey has been one of the most rewarding times in my life. I met so many people, all fighting to survive this chaotic era. On second thought, maybe I could linger for a while longer yet. After all, what better place to fulfill my duty? Well, I call it a duty, but it's a humble matter compared to the exploits of someone like yourself. I learned medicine from my father, and he from his father. Along with that knowledge, they passed down the ideal of healing the sick and aiding the wounded. Now that I'm of a certain age, it's my duty to pass that ideal on to someone else. Just as Chuha passed her dreams and ideals on to you. Which is a roundabout way of asking, would you let me travel with you a little while longer? Thank you, Ziluan. I mean, that is to say, I shall continue to be at your service and provide what help I can.
What shall we do, Lord Cao Cao? Their numbers are far too great to fight without a plan.
Yuan Shao's army is growing cautious as it nears Guandu. It appears their loss in Baima has shaken them.
But with our supplies dwindling, Yuan Shao must know that time is on his side.
Any news from Shu City, Guojia?
Lord Xun Yu says that lords in the vicinity of Shu City are showing signs of revolt. And there are rumors that Liu Bei was spotted among the leaders of the rebellion.
Liu Bei?
His Majesty has taken a liking to Liu Bei. If he comes to the rescue, then His Majesty will follow him.
Then it is imperative that we send more troops to put the rebellion down, yes?
Do not be so nervous, Lord Shunyu. Those who lack the heart of a warrior are destined for defeat. Let us endure for a while longer. Our chance will come to us in time.
Brother.
Well, Josh shouldn't have said that.
Farewell, Zheng Liao.
Nothing more must be said. Press on, friend, and walk your own path.
I am in your debt. I have sworn to live and die at Liu Bei's side. And that is where I must go. It's you. I must also bid you farewell. Lord Cao Cao has granted me permission to return to Liu Bei. And I will do so today. I will of course bring them to his side. But I cannot have them wandering aimlessly. I must scout ahead and find him first. There is much I owe you. While this may be goodbye, it has been an honor to fight alongside you once again. I, Guan Yu, will never forget this debt. I do not know where we may meet again, but when we do, let us test our strength once more.
Well, this is unusual. Lord Guojia. We hardly ever see you grimace like that.
I feel we're still missing something decisive for the upcoming battle. So much already plays to our benefit, but we still lack the final push to guarantee our victory.
How unlike you. Weren't you just telling us to wait for opportunities to present themselves?
Even I would like some control over the battle's outcome.
Ah, there you are.
Oh, Lord Shunyo. What is it?
Lord Cao Cao is calling for all of you. A letter was brought in from Xu Yo of Yuan Shao's army.
Who could say? Even if he is an acquaintance of Lord Cao Cao, it may just be a call to surrender. Though, given the situation, that seems unlikely. I'm very curious as to what it might contain. You must be too, Lord Guojia.
I suppose. Let us hope it's good news. One letter could very well turn the tide of war. My, things are becoming interesting.
Now that is why everyone's afraid of Lord Guojia.
Xu Yo of Yuan Shao's army has sent us a letter. He is unhappy with Yuan Shao and is ready to surrender. He's also included some other pertinent information.
If I may, precisely what is he unhappy about?
That Yuan Shao favors corrupt advisors, prioritizing their suggestions above all. Not only does he reject earnest plans in favor of theirs, but he even imprisons his most loyal servants.
I'm glad you are not like him, my lord. Otherwise, my head would have rolled long ago.
I suppose that is the essence of Yuan Shao as a leader.
Thinking back on it, he was always prone to these bad habits. He would show kindness to those who respected him, but enmity toward any who dared to oppose him. But that is irrelevant. What's important is this. According to Shu Yo, supplies for Yuan Shao's army are being gathered in Wu Chao. He says the defenses there are weak, and that it will easily fall if attacked. The man is selfish and greedy, but he would not try to trick me in such a roundabout way.
Then let us gather the officers.
Aye, we bring Yuan Shao's fate to an end here.
I always wondered why they burned the supplies at Wu Chao instead of capturing them for themselves. But anyways, next time we'll be doing the Battle of Guandu. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.